Hey Bobcats! I'm Georgia Shear.
And I'm Jacob Dougherty, and we have an excellent show for you guys this week.
We'll take a look at Carlsbad Mall with the online shopping on the rise.
Talk to our excellent custodians here at Sage Creek.
Investigate the reopening of Souplantation.
And a sports update.
Let's get into it.
Hey Georgia, have you ever been to Souplantation?
No, I don't think so. What's that?
It's a restaurant that disappeared during the pandemic, but now it's back.
Let's hear a little bit more about the reopening with Jacob Fletcher, Nick Cepek, and Sebastian Sandoval.
On May 8th, 2020, Souplantation, a soup buffet and staple of the community, was forced to indefinitely close its doors to the hungry masses due to numerous health and safety code violations. Souplantation Nation was devastated to hear that the chain's 11 local restaurants would be closing its doors because of the COVID-19 pandemic, leaving millions of devoted fans deprived of their soup. We sat down with English teacher and Souplantation enthusiast Shannon Alberts to discuss the buffet's impact on her life and family.
Souplantation means family time. It means options, having choices in what we eat. This is big news. It's opening again, which means that my family can have options. We can go and my little kids can get pizza, they can get pasta.
Earlier this year, La Mesa resident Dimitri Braverman announced his intention to buy the rights to the Souplantation name and reopen as early as July 4th, 2022. Since then, Braverman has claimed that numerous setbacks have delayed the opening date to early 2024. Braverman currently operates the space as an adult daycare, but has said that they are currently transitioning into the restaurant.
Souplantation, elderly group, I don't really understand what's happening here. I keep seeing that permits keep getting postponed and delayed, and I'm like, it's still not open. So I still, haven't been able to go. Their Instagram is a little strange. I'm not sure how I feel about this new place, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to try it.
In an interview with Braverman, he announced that more information will be available in November, including an updated timeline of reopening. This has been Nick Cepek, Jacob Fletcher, and Sebastian Sandoval, reporting for The Sage.
Can you DoorDash Souplantation?
I don't think so, but online shopping in general is becoming more popular.
I wonder what's going to happen in the malls.
Here's Tomiris and Leah on the decreasing mall-goers.
Over the time, malls are becoming less and less popular. We want to figure out what factors are causing that and what makes malls still relevant nowadays.
I work in retail, so I do prefer to go to clothing stores.
Yeah.
I rarely buy online, and when I do, it's usually something that's not in store. And it's just, I like to try on the clothing and really see it against myself, so I'm not spending money on something that won't look nice.
When I first started, there used to be customers in and out all the time. We'd had tons of employees. Now we stick to like 2 or 3, and there's not as many people, as you can see.
The COVID pandemic has affected the malls, especially since a lot of people are not returning to work. Like for instance, at my job in Anna Republic, we need workers along with other retail locations. I think it's also that online shopping, it just became more accessible, especially since now you can get stuff between 2 days. It's more desirable.
I've known a lot of people with family businesses that have had to close down, unfortunately, due to COVID. Recently, things have been picking up a little bit, but like I said, things are still struggling.
It's been kind of like a ghost town, malls now. It's pretty crazy.
I feel like the future of the mall is probably declining, as many of the stores at the Carlsbad Mall are not in use or are abandoned.
Although the popularity of malls is declining, there are still factors that keep people coming.
You can interact with people there, and you can look at the clothing and talk about it and such. And I think those atmospheres help draw more young people to kind of draw in that environment.
A lot of people come here for hangouts, or it's just something to do. Also for holiday season coming up, it's going to be very packed. Here we actually get to help you out and show you what you might need, what you might like. We base it based off your outfits or your style, your aesthetic, and we get to pick and choose from there.
Whether you shop online or in stores, it is always a good idea to check out your local mall. This has been Tomiris, Gumar, and Leah Ertel reporting for The Sage.
That's really disappointing to think of it. I haven't been to the mall in a really long time.
On a happier note, let's learn a little bit more about our custodians here at Sage Creek and why they are so important to the school.
Take it away, Drake and Isaac.
Hey Bobcats, it's Drake and Isaac, back with an in-depth feature with their hardest workers, the custodians. Today we got an in-depth interview with a custodian named Mr. Pigeon.
My name is Mike Pigeon, and I'm the opening custodian at Sage. I work all over campus. My main area is the exterior of the school, however, I do significantly more than that. I use a lot of equipment here at Sage. We use everything from pickers to vacuums to extractors to auto scrubbers. Yeah. I like the people that I work with. I love my hours. I work 6 to 2:30, and it gives me a lot of time to do a lot of other things throughout the day because I get off so early. Students can pick up after themselves, and then on top of that, you know, they can encourage their peer groups to leave the place clean. I mean, if students leave, or whether it be a classroom or outside at lunch or an event, if they leave the place cleaner than they arrived with whatever they had, whether it be food or paper or things like that, if they leave it better than they arrived, the campus will be significantly cleaner.
Well, that's it, and that's all. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Drake and Isaac. Now let's send it back to the anchors.
Speaking of Sage Creek, let's get an update on our sports for the week.
Here's Juliette, Leah, and Samuel.
Hey Bobcats, this is Samuel Dougherty bringing you sports for this week. Tomorrow, girls volleyball will play against Carlsbad at home for the last league game of the season. Cross Country's JV has a meet on Friday at Kit Carson Park, while varsity has the Mount SAC Invitational. Good luck, cross country. Girls tennis and girls golf finished their season last week. Field hockey has an away game versus Westview on Friday. Congratulations to girls tennis and golf for finishing their season strong. Make sure to come out and support your fellow Bobcats. You can purchase your tickets on gofan.com or with an ASP sticker. That's all for this week. Sending it back to the anchors.
That's all for today, Bobcats.
Be sure to check out the news stories posted daily on thesagenews.com.
And follow our Instagram and Twitter at The Sage Publication.
This has been Georgia Scherrer
and Jacob Dougherty reporting for
The Sage.